back to the JBU Unfiltered Podcast.
Okay, and we're going to get into it.
Let's get into it.
So, the topic of the day is, do you strive for more in your life, or are you comfortable where you at?
Period. But let me know, how was your week, though?
My week was good. I was ready for it to be Friday, but I ain't gonna lie. At my old job, I didn't like it, but this job, my week be flying by. It goes by. Like, it be Monday, then it's Friday, and I be like, I'm glad you're here, Friday. And yeah.
Why it go by fast?
It go by so fast.
Like the work hours itself?
Yes, the work day, it don't be like I'm at work for real. I guess because I'm loving my job. So it gets me through there. And I love that for me. I love that for me. I love it.
Anything else you did this weekend?
Yes, I went to a fish fry outside, y'all, and I love me a good fish fry outside with the propane tank.
What kind of fish?
I like croaker fish with the bone in it. Fire.
Yeah.
And I had potato salad. I don't eat everybody potato salad, but this potato salad was fire. And I had me some macaroni and cheese that was great. And they also serve tequila sunrise.
Period. Okay.
And I don't like sugary drinks. I had me a sugar-free
lemonade. Not the sugar-free, child.
Sugar-free. Zero sugar, because I don't like sugary drinks. And they put me a little syrup in there that gave it a little, with a little lemon in the inside and some cut-up strawberries. It was
a little bougie, but sugar-free.
Sugar-free.
I gotta try that.
Fire.
Don't sound too bad.
Oh, and I went to church on Sunday. I went to the Brook in Columbia. You got to try it out. It was great. Phenomenal service. What did you do? How was your week and weekend?
It was good, but I was really tired all week. I think because of the time change, it messed me up really, really bad. But Friday, I went to a museum. It's called Art After Dark.
I want to try
something like that. Art After Dark. But I went with a friend. It was cool. It's not my thing. It was more so like Black culture, loving, the Black people who did the painting and things like that. They did have people who did poetry, a dude playing like a saxophone. Then they had a DJ, but no, it's just not my thing. I'm not into all of that culture stuff.
I want to get dressed up and go to an art museum.
All that poet stuff. Now, it was cute. The attire is cute for you to get dressed up, take some good content. I will say that. But yeah, they did have like drinks and stuff. But yeah, it was cool though. But it's just not my thing in general. But if you do like that, it was called Art After Dark. It was uptown here in Charlotte. And then
you have to check that out.
Yeah. Then other than got my hair done and I went to work Sunday and that was really it. I really didn't do nothing for real. And I really just caught up on some sleep. So I'm now I'm like, yeah, I've been going to bed by 9:00. Sunday, when I got off work, I went to sleep by 8:00. Like, I was gone for the whole night until I had to get up for work in the morning. That's just how tired I've been adjusting to the time.
Why do the time change eat people up?
Like literally,
like
so
every time
bad.
it goes forward or back, it just drains your body. And you just be like, why is this?
It messed me up. But yeah. You said you went to Sweet Frog.
I did go to Sweet Frog. I took the kids.
Yeah.
But I don't like Sweet Frog, y'all.
Yeah, I love Sweet Frog.
I don't know if I like TCBY.
No, I didn't like that one too much. It was alright.
Because they be having the sherbet. I mean, Sweet Frog be having like the vanilla flavors. They have cheesecake batter. I think it's more like the ice cream flavors. I don't want that. I like the sherbet.
Oh, then that's probably why then. Because I didn't care for the sherbet flavor.
That sherbet was fire. That sherbet was fire, y'all, at the TCBY. I will be back. But Sweet Frog just didn't do it for me. I need them to get a sherbet flavor.
Anyways.
Yeah, I just didn't like that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, though.
I mean, I can go eat regular ice cream for that matter. I guess Sweet Frog is the more...
It's like a...
healthier
ice cream. Yeah, but with flavors. I feel like you get more for your buck with them. Because I can go to the one that's in the mall. It's called Mountain something, and they just as good, but they just a little bit more expensive.
Sweet Frog is expensive. All I got was some cake batter, and I don't do all. I don't really eat candy and stuff. So the only thing I put on mine was a little marshmallow topping,
Mm-hmm.
the liquid marshmallow.
Yeah.
That's it. And mine was like $9. And I didn't even fill my cup up. I always get the little cup, and I got half.
I don't know what the hell they still got going on, but
You see what I'm
I can
saying?
fill mine up, put toppings, about 4 toppings, and still
Mm-mm.
spend about $5 for that bowl. So I don't
Yeah,
know
they sell
what
both, definitely. And they got over Sweet Frog. We're gonna talk about it.
But anyways, you ready to get into the topic?
Let's get into it. Topic
Let's
of the
get
day.
into the topic.
Let me open my Palm Pilot.
Yeah.
So, topic of the day: are you comfortable where you are in life, or do you strive for more?
Am I comfortable where I'm at? No. Do I strive for more? Yes. But I feel like it's funny we have this topic. This actually is perfect because I was just talking to one of my other friends. Like, this is my season to really figure out what I want to do with myself because I feel like now I really don't want to be in the industry that I am in now. So this is just the time for me to figure out what it is and finding my purpose in something else. I just don't know what it is right now. So that's really what I'm working on this year of trying to figure out what I want to do. What
And
about
that's
you?
okay.
Yeah.
For me, I'm not comfortable. I've never been comfortable in life.
Yeah,
I just feel
definitely.
like you should always strive to be better, like
Yeah.
a better you in
Yeah.
some sense. Like always strive to be better than you were the day before.
Yeah.
For me, I try to work on myself every day because my attitude for one, um, how I treat people,
Yeah. I want to work on my delivery
definitely.
because I'm like very blunt, straightforward, but I really want to. I want to focus on my delivery only to the people that I really care about the most.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense. So
I mean, I feel like it's nothing wrong with being a straightforward person.
but it's how it comes off though.
Sometimes it is, but sometimes people need to be straightforward.
Yeah.
I don't like people that beat around the bush.
Right. Right.
Some people need that bluntness
Yeah.
in certain scenarios. So,
because one thing the people know, I'm gonna tell your ass.
I got to tell you,
I'm gonna tell your ass.
I can't beat around the bush.
Yeah, once I feel like I am getting to that comfortable stage anyway, that's when I start checking out and getting bored anyway and try to figure out like what's next or what I'm trying to get into. Because if I'm already bored of it and stuff and I'm already comfortable with it, it's like I'm over it now.
But I'm gonna say this. It's nothing wrong with being comfortable because some people are content in their life.
Yes.
So
especially if you making good money.
Don't judge. We're gonna say that we're not judging anyone.
Yeah.
But for some people, it's okay to. Some people strive to be like, okay, I bought a house, I'm married, I have a kid, I may not have a kid, and I'm okay with that. Other people, like for me, I always want more.
Yeah.
So like right now, I love the job I'm at, but I do want my own business. So it's like, okay, once I get my own business, do you still want to work a 9 to 5?
Yeah.
Are you going to be content with, once I do get my own business, am I going to be content with having my own business and still working my 9 to 5? Do you want to quit your 9 to 5 and just focus on your business? Like, I'm always going to strive for more. Like, I may want my 9 to 5 still. I may still want my business. May want to do both.
Yeah.
Or I may want multiple businesses. Like, I always want to strive for more. Yeah. Or it's people that, okay, I have a car. I bought a car last year, 2025. Am I going to want a new car next year? Probably not, because I'm gonna drive that one till the wheels fall off. But it's other people that they're never comfortable. They want a car every year.
Yeah.
Or like me, my iPhone, I have the 14. But the only reason why I got it is because I gave my daughter my iPhone 11. Did y'all hear that? iPhone 11. So if she didn't need a phone, I would have still had it. Like, I'm not one of those people that I'm going to upgrade my phone just because a new one came out. But I feel like for me, as far as my life, like my goals, I always want to strive to be better, or I want more out of life. Like, I don't just
Yes.
want to be content with where I'm at.
Yes, because I was just having that conversation. Like, even if I did keep my job, because I do love my job, I at least want to do something where I'm making more than one stream of income of like keeping myself busy and learning more things outside of just working a 9 to 5 job. That's what I was going to ask too. So, do you see yourself now that you love the job that you at this point right now? If you wasn't doing business, do you see yourself like retiring and moving up? Because you know you can always get higher in the company,
Mm-hmm.
people who make 6 figures and things like that, just by working a 9 to 5. But do you see yourself doing that if you wasn't looking into like business and stuff? Do you see yourself that further ahead and working a 9 to 5
Now, like,
there?
my mentality now is I don't feel like I'm a 9 to 5 person. I do love my 9 to 5,
Yeah.
but I feel like when you're in the corporate space,
Mm-hmm.
they don't give you the freedom to do certain stuff.
Yeah.
Like, even with your PTO, it's a cap on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you still have to go through somebody to, if I want to take 5 days off, they're not going to approve my 5 days off. They may approve 2, but they may not approve that full 5 days. Like, if I want to go on vacation, I have to get approval to do that.
Yeah.
And I just feel like I don't want that out of life. I want to be able to get up and say, okay, I want to take, me and my kids want to go to the Bahamas for 5 days. Yeah. I want to take my kids on a Disney cruise for 7 days. Like, I don't want to have to get approval from nobody. I just want to get up and go. Gotcha. So that's what I'm striving towards. Like, gotcha. I want the freedom to be able to live my life how I want to live my life. And I just feel like sometimes a 9 to 5 doesn't allow you that freedom.
Yeah, it's definitely some companies is like that. Luckily, I'm fortunate enough to have the company where I don't have to get approval or nothing like that, mm-hmm. because my team is so small. So once we technically like put our names down, my manager, she always be like, "Girl, go take a vacation, take some time off." Like, she wants us to do that. Like, and she actually treat us like adults. So I really got lucky with the job I do have, mm-hmm. now. So I do have more of a leeway. But if I was working like my customer service job, my retail jobs, like, I couldn't get away with none of that shit. It's like they gonna put you on that schedule, and it's like you either gonna take that, you gonna work it, or you gonna just call out because my ass ain't coming. So it is.
Yeah, retail is
out there
hard.
Like that. Retail is hard. But luckily, I was fortunate enough to find an office job where I got that flexibility to do that. But everybody is not that way, and everybody in the 9 to 5 know how it is when it comes to PTO and all of that.
And see, the job I'm at now, I don't even have PTO because I chose not to go salary. I didn't want to be salary. So since I didn't go salary and I did hourly because the pay was so good hourly, I don't have no PTO. So like, I could put on the calendar. I haven't done it yet, but my job is so flexible because technically we only have to work 4 hours in office, and we only have to be in office 3 days.
That's good though.
So I mean,
I never heard that, but that's good. It got its pros and cons.
It got its pros and cons
for sure.
So if I do go on vacation, I could take my computer with me technically. Yeah. But it's like, who wants to go on vacation and still work? You know what I mean? Yeah. So it is a good job. I do love it. Mm-hmm. So I'm not gonna say, okay, once I do open my business, I'm not gonna work my 9 to 5 because I do like money, but money is not everything. A peace of mind is. So I'm not going to say that I'm going to quit it or I'm going to leave it. I have to cross that bridge when it gets there. Yeah. But I do strive to want more. Like, I do want to be a homeowner right now. My house is nice, but I rent it. Mm-hmm. I don't want to rent my house. I feel like if I could spend what I do in rent, mm-hmm. I could own a home. Yeah. Yeah. And that's okay. Everybody have their own goals and things like that of where they see themselves, their personalized striving for more in your own definition way. Because like she stated like she would want to own a home and things like that, versus me, I'm not even like worried about that kind of stuff right now. Like, that's not even my goal that I'm focusing on. So everybody has their own strives of what they're going for in life and their goals in general. It could be small to me, but it's very big to them. Mm-hmm. So it could be as small as, to me, like you 25 just getting your driver's license. It's like, damn, but that could be very big for somebody. So that's understandable. And I
Everybody
feel like you never knock nobody for where they are
and
at
like
in
yeah,
life
yeah,
because everybody's journey is different.
different. Yeah,
I have friends that never want to own a home
yeah.
because they feel like, okay, I'm renting a house. If something breaks in this house,
That's their
somebody's going to come fix
responsibility.
this.
Yeah,
I don't have to worry about it. Where versus if I own a home and my plumbing messes up, I have to pay thousands of dollars to get this plumbing issue
right,
fixed.
right.
Where renting a home. So I mean, renting has its pros and its cons versus having a mortgage has its pros
Pros
and
and
its
cons.
cons. So
Right.
um that's why I said like everybody's level in life is different. I
Mm-hmm.
have friends that are comfortable renting, staying in an apartment. They're comfortable with, okay, I'm married, I have a child, I
Mm-hmm.
travel here and there. I don't work at a corporate job. They may
Mm-hmm.
work at, they work from home. Their
Yeah.
husband might have a 9 to 5 where he don't make that much, but that's their life and they're comfortable with that.
Yeah.
um
And I couldn't be.
I couldn't either
Yeah.
because I feel like I have kids. My kids like nice stuff.
Yeah. I
um
would spend too much money.
I like nice stuff, and it's
Yeah.
not that, okay, it's not material stuff. Like I like perfume and stuff. The
Yeah.
perfume that I like is a little expensive.
Yeah.
Like my 3-year-old, he don't care what he wears. He like Spider-Man shoes. I'ma buy him those.
Yeah.
He don't want Jordans and all that other stuff. I buy my kids what they like.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, usually when we start off with Bath and Body Works as a young, but when you start getting that goddamn Burberry her and stuff like that,
Miss
it's a
Dior.
product paradox. Baby, you
like,
ain't never
going
going.
good.
So I kind of see like a lot of celebrities spend so much money on certain stuff on the investment that they do spend it on, because once you go to that kind of luxury spending, it's like, yeah, you not finna go back and buy Bath and Body Works. No shade, but you just not.
I still
once
buy
you
Bath and Body Works.
I don't. I'm sorry.
I still love it because I'll still spray on my
I get a candle,
Versace Yellow Diamond, and I'm still gonna spray on me a mist because I layer. Okay, I'm still gonna do that.
Ain't no wrong with that though.
But I mean,
but yeah,
it's all on preference. But I feel like some people do strive to be more and do more. Other people don't. Like, it's some people that don't care to go out the country.
Yeah.
It's some people that be like, they're going out of town is going to Houston or going to Miami, when to me, like, I hated Miami. And it's maybe because when I went, I was pregnant with my daughter. She's 6 years old now. But it wasn't my cup of tea.
Yeah.
I probably don't want to go back.
I said, if I go back to Miami, bitch, I need a yacht.
Yeah, like I get on a yacht in Miami for sure.
I cannot go back. That kind of weather is like, hell no.
Like, but Houston, we're going back. Well, I'm going back. She's never been, so it'll be her first time.
I heard Houston is lean.
I had fun in Houston, but that heat was
terrible.
As soon as you go out the door, the heat just slapped you in the face, and you like, I might need to take it back in. Because it's not even the heat, it's the humidity. Like, why is it this hot outside? Oh. It was the absolute worst ever. That's how I know I got to get my life right, because I'm not making it in hell. I'm telling you now, I'm not going.
Bitch, we already in it.
I'm not going. I'm not going. That's why I'm getting my life together now, because I will be in the upper room. Okay. I will be in the upper room. Like,
I'd be like, what the hell? Hell gonna feel like.
I'm not even wondering what hell gonna feel like. I'm not even gonna imprint that in my brain, because I'm not going. I'm not going down there. Yeah. I rebuke that in the name
of
Jesus. In the spirit. Okay? Of Jesus Christ himself.
No, for real. But
like, Houston was a good time. But even when it get hot outside, I go out when the sun done went down.
Yeah.
I don't be on no hot girl nothing. I'll go out when the sun go down. Or early in the morning.
All right, Houston hottie.
Yeah, I don't like the sweat. That's not my stilo.
Yeah. Well,
I like to be cool girl.
It depends. But Y'all, let us know what y'all think. Um, damn, I forgot just that fast.
Yo, let us know what y'all think. Do y'all strive to be better,
Oh yeah, comfortable
or
with
y'all
yourself.
comfortable
Yeah.
where y'all at in life? Oh, I have some questions
You there?
for the people. And if you do strive for more, what are you doing to meet your goals daily?
Yeah.
What are your long-term goals or short-term goals? And what do you have in place to reach them? So for me, guys, I have a planner and I write down my short term and long term goals. And like one of my short term goals that I have in my planner, like little stuff that I plan to do, like my credit cards. Like I'd be like, okay, I need to pay off my Capital One credit card.
Mm-hmm.
I pay on it, but I did pay it off recently. Cheers to me, kudos. It's just stuff like that. Like I said, I did get a new car last year. I want to pay my car off early. That's not something
Period.
that I want to pay on for the
Years.
term that I have it for.
Mm-hmm.
I want to pay it off early.
Yeah.
And one thing that I want us, especially Black people, working on debt,
For sure.
paying that off, like getting out of debt. And I know, like certain times, not even Black people, a lot of people just don't care about credit. That's not something that our credit health, we don't care about it. Like a lot of people, I don't care about my credit.
Sure, I do.
Because where I work at, I work for Credit Karma, guys, but it's so many people that really don't care about their credit score. We had an incentive going on where you, even if you got, people don't read the fine print, but a lot of people, if you got approved or denied, and I'm gonna say this again, it wasn't that simple, but basically, if you got approved for or denied for a credit card or personal loan, we was giving back $50. Y'all, it was people literally applying 3 or 4 times just to get denied. They knew that they didn't have the credit. Knew they didn't have the credit. Knew they was going to get denied, but they purposely was getting denied just to get a $50 gift card, y'all.
That's crazy.
That's sad.
It's fuck.
So they was purposely dropping their credit, taking a hard credit hit just to get a $50 gift card.
And you know you
and
can't
if
get
you read the fine print, it's no guarantee that you was even getting this gift card. So you was on purposely dropping your credit score to try to get a gift card. So that's one of my short-term goals is paying stuff on time, keeping my credit in good standing, because people don't understand, like when you go get a car, your credit does play a part. You could have
loan,
yes,
house loan.
Why pay $600 a month for a car when you could pay $200 a month and pay your car off in a shorter period?
Yeah, and you don't have to put money down if you have really good credit too. So.
And sometimes, like now that I work for Credit Karma, is so much stuff I didn't know. It's people that I have seen that are getting with an $850. I mean, I said 850, a 850 credit score that's getting denied. So sometimes it's people with a good credit score, but like they're applying for stuff that's in a short time frame. So it's very important to learn your credit, like your credit score, your credit health. It's important. Yeah. Especially if you have kids that you want.
I always say that because the Black community really don't teach you about credit and stuff like that. And I always tell my friends, if you can start them out early of teaching them that, start.
And that's another thing. That's why I said always strive for more, because always give your kids their best chance to. It's a lot of people that stay in bad, developments. And I'm not saying that, okay, because you stay in the hood, your kids won't be smart or they'll fall to violence. But sometimes that happens because they're in a bad environment. But just think about if you do have a good credit score or you do give your kids a good chance, because sometimes staying in the suburbs, your kids could still fall victim to gun violence or still fall victim to the wrong crowd. But always give your kids a fighting chance. If I got a good credit score and I can move out the hood, why not do that? Or if I got a good credit score and I do stay in the hood and I could send my child to a great school, why not do that? So always give, even if you don't want more for yourself, at least want more for your kids.
Yeah. But that's fall into having financial literacy as well.
Exactly. And sometimes even with us, we weren't taught that. Because I know my mom didn't push that on us.
Yeah.
Like financial literacy.
I had learned when I actually got out the house. Paying my own bills, literally. Yep. And that was around the time, matter of fact, 2019, right before the pandemic hit, it hit hard. And when you don't know how to budget and things like that, and you're not educated on certain things, it's like, damn, that shit will eat your ass up.
And teach your kids how to budget. Like my kids getting allowance. My daughter, my 14-year-old daughter, she braid hair.
Yeah.
Even if my 3-year-old and my 6-year-old, she braid their hair, I pay her.
Yeah.
Because I feel like friends should pay friends and family should pay family. Yes. If you got a business and I'm going to support you, I'm going to support you 100%.
Yeah.
I'm not going to feel like, girl, you my home girl. Let me give this to me for free.
Right.
Because we not going to no other businesses asking for that.
Right. Because at the end of the day, you're going to pay their price.
Yep.
With no problems.
We not inboxing Michael Jordan like, hey, Jordan,
my shoes.
Wear my shoes. Can you give me a discount?
Right. You can't do that with them.
Y'all be standing in line fighting over the shoes.
Right.
And I don't understand that because he's really dropping these shoes multiple times.
Right. It's really the same thing.
Really is.
What the fuck is so fire about them bitches?
Nothing.
So,
and I think the last pair of Jordans I got was the Starfish ones, and my brother bought those for me. Like, I'm glad that my kids like what they like they don't follow the shoe trend. Yeah. And I don't either.
Yeah, I don't
either. I buy whatever's
cute. Yeah. If it's cute, I'm gonna get it. If the colors make sense, I do have on like some Nike Dunks, but if the color is cute, I just buy it. I don't really
got on fuzzy slippers from Target. Because I'm a comfy girl.
She really is.
Yes, like I'm gonna wear my leggings and my lounge wear. That's what you're gonna see me in. But when I step out and I put that on, it's gonna be on. But most of the time,
fuzzy.
Yeah. I'm not doing all of that. I'm not standing in no line. I'm not doing no raffles, and I'm not fighting nobody for no tennis shoes.
No, for real. Because they ain't putting no money back in my pocket. I ain't got no sponsorship.
Nothing.
Yeah. But I feel like if you got the resources, y'all have family that's into those financial fields, credit and things like that. Like reach out to them, like get some help. It's people out here that's willing to help. Like you just have to willing to go out there and ask and look for it. Yep. Some people is grimy, greedy. But it's really people out here that's willing to help you, to give you the information you need to whatever to help fix your situation. But I feel like a lot of us people get caught up into name brands, being into designers, and they focus on the wrong shit of trying to keep up an image for knowing damn well you don't even have the money to keep up with that attire for real.
Lulu who? Reebok. Okay.
Baby.
It does the same thing. Lulu.
I be like Fashion Nova.
Lululemon,
for real,
$129 is crazy.
I can buy that off the TikTok shop for $10. I'm just saying, shit. I bought my wig off TikTok shop,
but I'm not saying don't buy what you don't like.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if you like certain stuff, like me, I said I like perfumes.
Yeah,
love it.
Some things money just meant to be spent
on.
Like, let me just make that clear. Not everything meant to be cheap. Brand now, you gotta spend a little dollar on something.
Got to
a little investment on something. Cause I be getting on to my mom about that with her hair products and stuff. I'm like, girl, the moves may be about $14-$15, but it does the job how it's supposed to. And
but that's what we're saying. Do you strive for more or are you comfortable? Because there's people out here that's buying Jordans that ain't got no car. Y'all ain't even got no place to call your own.
Right. A pot to piss in.
Or a pot to piss in.
That's what I call it.
Do you strive for more or are you comfortable where you're at?
For real.
Because sometimes our priorities are not where they're not in the right spot.
Yeah.
And sometimes we got to check ourselves. Like, and I wasn't always right because sometimes my priorities wasn't always where they needed to be. But as you get older,
it will.
You grow.
Yeah. Definitely.
So, we gonna keep asking y'all, are y'all priorities? Do you strive for more? Or are you comfortable where you at?
Yeah.
Also investing. A lot of people don't invest in stocks, and stuff of that nature.
It's crazy you bring that up because I was just thinking about that too. Dang, this topic was really meant to be happening. I was talking about stocks. You
When
know,
y'all get broke or low on money, pull them stocks out, boo, sell them, trade them.
No, for real.
Get your money back. When you low on some bill money, you could sell and trade them stocks and get some paper in your pocket.
Yeah, I definitely say I need to get into it for real.
Definitely got to get into it. Yeah. Tap in.
Yeah, because we always spending money on these high ass brands.
Yeah.
So you might as well get you
utilize
a residual flip out of it.
You might as well.
Just to leave it.
And it's a lot of stuff that we didn't have growing up that we have now. The internet. Mm-hmm. It's people that are never went to hair school, YouTube, that could brace better than a lot of stylists. Not saying that they don't know
YouTube
everything, that a hairstylist should do or the proper, proper hair care. I'm gonna say that. Mm-hmm. But they can braid.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's all you need is the fundamentals. You can always go to school and learn proper technique. Mm-hmm. But sometimes if you get the fundamentals down and then you go to school,
it'll be a piece of cake.
You already there.
Yeah.
So if you can learn how to do certain stuff by yourself and then you go to school,
yeah, it ain't gonna be nothing.
That's half the battle.
Yeah, because all the rest of it is just sanitations and shit.
Yep, sanitation, how to properly do stuff.
Yeah, for your state, rather say, because every state has their own rules of how they handle their state board situation, dealing with that wise. But
I'm gonna tell everybody, strive for more.
Yeah,
never be complacent in your situation.
Yeah,
because you never know how far you could go if you strive for more.
Yeah.
Not for nobody else though, for yourself. Always want more. But if you're comfortable where you at, we're not judging. That's cool. But always strive for more. At least always be better.
Yeah.
For yourself.
I agree. Look at us giving a little education.
Educational on a Tuesday.
We learning a little something.
We're going to teach y'all a little something sometimes on this good old podcast. That's why this is the JVU. This is a university.
Yeah.
Technically.
Maybe we'll bring some people on here too that like further educate people on housing, insurance, and things like that. To help them out to see what kind of information that we may need that may help us in our future.
Yep.
To get stuff done.
We know somebody that sells life insurance that could educate y'all on that. Because as a Black people, we don't want to talk about it, but I mean,
it's important.
Everything in life is temporary. Even life, is temporary.
Definitely.
So that's stuff that we need to get in order.
Yeah. So we can definitely bring a few people on to help educate the people. So I think it'll be good though.
Yeah.
But yeah. So did you say what was the other one? Long term?
Yep. So what are y'all long term goals?
I don't even have long term goals, to be honest with you.
My long term goals, I ain't gonna lie, is to be wealthy, baby. Filthy.
Okay, that's just the generic of it.
No, that's the goal.
Right.
I want to be so put up, y'all.
Don't we all want to be put up? Bitch, waking up in our
Listen. I want to be so put up.
Okay, outside of that,
I want to dangle my feet on the moon, y'all.
No, for real. I definitely want to be in different countries, waking up, being a bad bitch. Okay.
But I'm different. Like, my dream vacation is Cairo, Egypt. That's the dream vacation.
Oh, that's cute. Mine's is Greece.
That's on the list too. But that's my dream vacation is Cairo, Egypt.
Okay, I gotta look that up.
I did what did I do? I did a project on Cairo, Egypt in the 7th grade. And ever since then, that has been my place.
Okay, why you want to make a goal to make it happen one year? Like your
that's
biggest
on the
birthday
list.
year?
Yes.
Okay.
That is on the list. Probably when I turn 35.
Okay, period.
So that's in a couple years.
Okay. I'll be ready for that one. I'll be ready for that one.
But I definitely want to go to Greece too. I want to go to the wineries.
Okay. Yeah. Greece for sure is one of mine. But
and I love to eat. I want to eat in Greece.
I'm trying to unbid my back right now. Right?
I'm trying, but I think I'm always going to be short and thick though. I don't care how much I work out. My thighs probably ain't gonna. They might tone up. They've been toning up a little bit.
It's like we don't want them going nowhere though. Just
But
that. Sucking that in. I'm trying to stay thick at the bottom down there.
I don't want to be thick at the bottom, y'all. No. I want my hips to suck in a little bit, my thighs to at least come in some.
No.
Because Jesus Christ.
Bitch, your shape is cute. No.
I tried on some shorts and Ross, y'all. I don't know who I thought I was, but baby, I can't wait to put them on. You hear me? My boots gonna be on the ground. That's all I got to say about
it. It's funny because I had just bought some skirts from Rainbows, bitch. I got a skirt. It's a skirt in the front, but a short in the
I
leg.
love a good skirt.
Baby, that shit was fire. I can't wait to go there. Well, I gotta pour that out. I might pour that out in Houston.
I can't wait to go to Houston. We gonna take Houston down. I hope y'all ready for us.
They better be ready.
Please be ready.
That bitch is coming through.
Yes. But that concludes this episode. Let us know y'all's comments and thoughts in the comment section.
Yeah.
And like and subscribe. Please.
To the bit cheese.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah. I agree with you. Everything you said, I definitely agree. My goals is the same. So
are you complacent in life or do you want more?
And to be continued.
To be continued.